Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. This is a live look right now inside the live educational platform that goes on every Tuesday and Thursday, where Ron will literally go over every buy and sell signal and opportunities that happen and presented live so you can follow along with this. Already a couple trades this morning that were called out. A winning trade here to the downside and also a buy signal here. They end up hitting the profit target and coming up even further on this area. Now, you guys, I want to stay on here and show you if I end up taking any personal trades myself over here on my live pro take profit accounts to show you transparency. That is everything to you guys. Even if I enter a trade and it goes the opposite way, I want to show you good risk management. But more than anything, I want to be able to get on here, show you guys the education, what's going on inside this platform. Now, if you guys are somebody who wants to join something like this, this will go on every Tuesday and Thursday. So I want to show you this real quick and bring this up for you guys to see. But right now, you can actually head over to My Future Success or just click the link in the description below here, and this will get you guys signed up live every Tuesday and Thursday. A lot of people have actually already seen some really good success with this, making almost $800, another 800 over here, just almost 1100, and then 270. So every opportunity, every Tuesday and Thursday, there's other opportunities for you guys to be able to capitalize on the education that's being provided here. What I wanted to do was to be able to at least create a couple days out of the week where you can look over live price action. Now, I know for myself, you guys know I record my trades in live time. I show you P&L, everything. That is great, but a lot of people like to be able to get that hands-on experience, ask all the questions that they need in a Q&A section as well, but to go over live price action using these metrics so you could better understand and do this on your own when sessions are not being held. And that's exactly why this was created. So guys, I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer, see if we get another signal that's populated on here, see if I can try to capitalize on some money, and then I'll go and show you exactly how I ended up for today. Something I'm looking at here real quick, and this is what I want you guys to look out for. When we get a big impulse like this, an overall bull trend, everything's green, profit waves green, big candles. You see how we kind of come back down here and we get a little bit of indecision and we get a lot of those doji candles. These are great areas to be able to see. Basically, it's just getting a little bit exhausted. And the first bullish Hiekin Ashi candle that forms right after can actually be a great entry candle, which right here, it looks like this could be forming and has about 22 seconds left. So what I want to look into doing is actually entering in on a trade like this, as long as we have everything together. Now it looks like it's coming down a little bit more and might actually have a wick down at the bottom of it. But this is typically right where I like to look for that little bit of think of like a slingshot. You're coming up, you're coming back down, and it's going to slingshot up even higher. And that's where you can get these massive pushes to the upside that'll then hit levels of resistance. Now, this already hit this level of resistance here. There you go. See, it's coming back up. The next profit target is right up at this area. So this could actually be a trade that could pull out for a good amount, probably a few points here. So guys, I'm actually going to go over here on my accounts, and I really do like this as a potential quality trade setup. This looked like it was confirmed. Ron just went over it. This was a solid body with no wick on the bottom, but just a wick on the top. That is technically our first area where we want to be looking to enter into a position to capitalize on this to go higher. So guys, right now, I'm actually going to enter the market. You guys can see this with me right now. This is a live trade on my prop firm accounts over here. I'll go ahead and keep this active, and I'll see exactly how this ends up panning out. The level of target that I'm going for is if price action gets anywhere close to this level here where we saw resistance before, or ends up shooting up higher to this level of resistance, that's where I want to be able to exit out of it. Now, if it ends up going the opposite way, what I want to do is if anytime anything in my metrics ends up switching to the opposite color, that's where I want to be looking at, the market might just be going the opposite direction. It's okay. It's just reversing. That's where you want to get out of that trade and then flip it the other direction if your background goes to red. But what I like about this, another thing too, to take it a little step further, 200 EMA is showing great over here. So we're showing above 200, background's completely green. 2-minute time frame is all green, 1-minute time frame is all green, and right now almost everything on our 5-minute time frame is also almost green as well. So I'm just going to stay within this trade, see how this ends up panning out, and any big push to the upside will be really nice to be able to capitalize on some profit to take it up here. So let's go ahead and stay here just live with you guys on this trade and see how everything pans out. Currently about $80 down on this trade right now, which is completely fine in my book. I am not worried about that at all, and I just want to be patient to see if this pushes back up here to the upside. So let's keep an eye on this and see exactly what happens. All right, guys, back on here. This trade has now looked like it's going in our favor. this would be $100 right at this area to be able to take out on this account. Price action is coming up a bit, which is good. If we just want to be able to go to this top level here, so fluttering a little bit between basically break even. Let's just call it break even at the moment. But this is where I definitely want this action to be able to play out a bit further and to be able to take out a big shoot to the upside. With everything, just with metrics still showing that positive momentum shifting up. Down here on the dashboard, this is your actual money momentum that's flowing in or out of the market. With this still being green here, this is just another case where you could see, if that switches over to red, that's where you want to be going the opposite direction. But basically anything above that 50 line, that's where you can actually look at this to say, okay, this is a continuation and something to stay within a trade. So let's just be on here a little bit longer and see exactly if we can pull out this trade. And I'll show you guys the live example. And hopefully we'll be able to go over to the P&L here today and show you the exact trade that I'm in right now. And let's be able to close this out for some profit. So guys, I want to show you something that actually literally just happened that has not happened to me yet. This candle that just got populated, literally at the very last second, went from green, red, and then shot down. Guys, here we go. Here's our movement to the upside. I'll go over this here in a second, but here's our big shoot to the upside. We're looking about 100, 150, keep an eye up here, 125. Guys, I'm just gonna look to exit this out. We are right up next to this support. Oh, there's $70. Let's see if we can, if we can get like close to 50, if we can get close to $100, I'll be really happy. Because what happened on this signal here, this actually flipped over in like a second and had that red, but then right afterwards, price action shot back up. So it didn't even give me time to be able to exit out of it because all metrics still were pushing upwards. All right, guys, there you go, $300. I'm closing it out. $300 for the day. Yes, that is exactly how we do it. That is profit on the day. So guys, this is the live take profit account. So let me show you guys here. The new count balance on this one that you guys just saw yesterday that was going over. Today's profit, $340. Absolutely. Oh, this is so awesome. Let's go this month because then that should give you everything. So now this account that you guys saw, I took that one loss of, what was it, 620. I then end up making the 1200 and then taking out this one this morning. So right now this pro account is sitting at $1,025. Absolutely amazing. So let's go over technical analysis one more time. This is great. This is why I love watching Ron and doing this live with everyone. You get that impulse coming back down. This was a one flash candle that ended up coming down and the background switching over right away. This, I couldn't get out of it because it went so quick at the last second. Luckily, it came above here, ended up shooting up above a little bit further, playing to a level of resistance, closing out the trade and done. That is it. So I am done for the day, no more trading, and that's exactly what I want you to do. Spend the least amount of time on your computer to make the most amount of money. Guys, again, in the description below this, not only can you gain access to the live trading events every Tuesday and Thursday, but also where you can grab the metrics that are helping people out so much. So you guys also, this is where you can actually join the live group. You just do subscribe over here. But if you're someone that's like, hey, I just want to grab these metrics that Justin has for lifetime access, never paying any fees at all, and join literally a bunch of people that have already passed 550K accounts, you guys can do so as well. These are all the metrics. There's nothing else fancy that I use on my screen. There's not a monitor over here, a monitor over there. You guys see it live right here in front of you every morning that I record these videos and the trades that I take. While you're over here, take a look at some 5-star ratings that have come through that are just absolutely incredible and see if any of those resonate to you. Because this year, 2025, I'm dedicated to make the best year and success for all of you guys. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, please let me know in the comments below here. Send me an email. I'm always here to help. But that's it. Done for the day. Live trading session. Able to follow along with Ron and some price action. End up making $300. Awesome.